Hi, my name's Randy Manning. I'm a managing partner at Ramos Law. And there's been a lot of buzz about this Astroworld incident, which is obviously a horrific tragedy. And anytime something like this happens and gets pushed out to the forefront of the public's mind, there's questions. The questions is who did what? Why did this happen? What are the legal remedies here that maybe some of the victims are going to be able to participate in? And it's challenging because I'm not a licensed attorney in Texas, but if something along these lines happened in the state of Colorado where I am licensed, there are a lot of questions we'd be asking. The first thing I would do is be mobilizing my investigation team. And basically I would try to figure out who did what, who was responsible for what. At an event like this, there's a lot of moving parts. You have security staff, you have crowd control, you have crowd barriers that have to be erected. You have police officers and security staff potentially working as one. Then you bring in a component of drugs and alcohol. Okay, what were the vendors doing? How were the drugs getting into a facility? All of these questions are mixed up right now, and the police, it sounds like, as well as the lawyers, are probably doing exactly what I'm saying right now. They're trying to figure out all of the parties who were at the event and who bears what responsibility for this happening. At the end of the day, when you're an attorney, you're looking at a case like this and you're saying there were a lot of people who went to a concert. They wanted to have fun. They wanted to relax. They spent their money to do it. 8 people shouldn't have died. All those people shouldn't have been injured. And when you look at the injuries, it's very hard to know exactly the extent of them. Some people were injured, but when you witness this type of carnage, this type of tragedy, there's psychological damages that occur as a result of those as well. So the attorneys and the police are all going to be trying to figure out in this big jumbled mess of contractors, of the artist, of the drugs, of the alcohol, of all of these things that were causing this to happen. And then they're going to try to figure out who did what. Nonetheless, at Ramos Law, we are wishing everybody involved in this tragedy the absolute best. We are hoping for the best possible outcome, both legally and emotionally. Our hearts go out to everybody who was involved in this incident.